I remember I told something maybe like a week ago. I think it was a week ago when I did a message, and I was telling you guys about orphanage orphanage children, people being brought up in orphanage homes and families, and all this stuff back in the day, and all of this stuff here. So today it was two. I don't know if you guys, if I even told you this, but it was two very powerful women's um, that I was connected to when I was in this as an orphanage child. Um, One of them was born in 1813. 18, 1813. 1813. So the 1800s. Okay. The other one, so that was the mother, and then the daughter she was 1913. So you got 1813 and 1913. So this mother and daughter was very powerful women's um, that I was well connected with. Um, One died in 2014. I just got the message, and very sad and heartbroken. Uh, someone that had you since you birth, and you know, but you connect with your sister. You connect with your sister that was in this orphanage home. We're like sisters, and it's a beautiful thing. It was a sad thing to hear that, because she was with her when she died. She was the last person with her, and to hear um, how the connection just came through. She dropped the bomb. It's like, remember I was telling you guys about dropping the bomb, the news, but then at the same time, it's a connection. So it's a day of celebration over sadness. Um, but to have so much information raised by very powerful women from the 1813 and the 1913. I don't know if you guys know, but I have so much stuff to just gather up. Um, it's amazing. It's very amazing how these ancestors, they won't let you go. They will not let you go. They will hold on to you. They're watching over you. They're keeping you, and they're keeping you connected as well. That's what I do know. Um, so it's a day of celebration. It's a day of sad at the same time. It's a day of happiness. It's a day of knowing that they're here, and they're listening, they're watching, and they're understanding. Yeah, you know, we was talking on the phone. It's amazing because, you know, you look for people, and it's like you can't find half of the people because some people passed on, due to COVID too. But still, it's like this. We was talking about this. We used to get whippings. We used to get our ass whooped, y'all. And I'm not talking about back in the day when my mother. Now I'm talking about this lady here used to take this belt, y'all. Oh my God, I was just asking her about this damn belt, and she said she don't know what happened to it, but she was the last person in the house. There was a belt. This was not a straight belt that your father back in the day used to wear. I'm talking about this was a damn belt, y'all, that we used to get our ass whooped. It was like some leather, but it was like shredded up, shredded up. This belt looked like a whip. It was a whip belt. It had a million shredded up leather. Nah, this was not no meth and weed. This was a belt that had shredded up leather on it, y'all. Look, back in the day, remember the couch? Remember, we call it a couch furniture. Back in the day, this woman called it a dupe fold. It was a dupe fold, a coach, a belt, a couch is called a dupe fold back in the day. So you see the breathing and the bringing up where I came from. A couch is not called a couch. It's a dupe fold. And the grease, I asked her about the stinking ass grease. This grease was called grease. She told me it was called grease. I wrote it down, y'all. But it's from CJ's. I don't know. It's some grease they called something like that. Let me see if I can get it quickly before this phone hang up. Hold on, y'all. So look, y'all, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. And she said this grease, y'all. Because remember I was telling y'all, this lady, we used to have to wear like dresses all the way down to the ankle. We was like stricted. We had to get our hair pressed and combed, you know, with this hot ass grease popping over your head. You know what I mean? But anyway, this grease is called the Goose. Look it up, y'all. And this some stinking ass grease, y'all. Ooh. And she used to make us drink this shit. Oh my goodness, y'all. Stinking ass grease. It stink. And I mean, this some 1813 shit I'm talking about. Shit, y'all. But as she said, CJ still sell it. They still in business. Can you believe that? So all the information that I'm saying and all the information that I know is true. This information is true, man. It's true. Everything is true. So it's a good day. We're going to connect. It's going to be a celebration. And there's so much stuff is going to come out of where we came from and who raised us. It was these two women that had an orphanage home. One was raised in the 1813. She had lived, I remember, she died like after my brother had got killed back in 2002. And she lost her daughter died, and I just found out 2014. But these was women that raised us back in the day. Old ass ain't shit. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just want to tell y'all this. Everything I'm saying and the stuff that I know is so true. So true, y'all. It's so true. And the more that me and her connected, it's like when we was talking, everything was just coming out. We was crying and laughing. Yeah, we have a life of some old ancient stuff, but it's amazing, though. It's a celebration. It's a surprise that came at me, and this is my twin. When they say you have a twin, you have a twin. You definitely have a twin. She's a year older than me, but we don't even look a year apart. But this is what happens when you be connected with somebody for so long, and how y'all come up and you be the same person. It's amazing. It's amazing. But it's so much stuff I know that the ancestors is gonna have us doing together. This is gonna be us three women's coming together to celebrate this, and it's just gonna be a happy moment. And I know they're gonna use me to bring us, my sister on my parents' side, together as well. But this is gonna be a happy girls' day. This is wonderful, and we're gonna talk about some things, and I'm gonna try to get photos of this woman and her in this our mother, because I call her our mother. She is our mother of our mothers that had us. And I gotta get some more research, and I'm telling you, these pictures here, my mom does. I know she has a picture. I did have a picture, but I've lost so much stuff. So my mom has a picture. I know she has a picture of her and her mother. But these was the women's I know. Well, one of them, she was a usher. She worked in the church. Um, yeah, this is a story. It's wow. Dreams do come true, and it's serious. This is serious information. And I know I wasn't crazy, and I know I wasn't just talking. And it's amazing how you'll be able to connect with somebody. I mean, this lady had us. We was just talking. This lady had us. She had me since soon as I came out of my mom's womb. She said the same thing. She said the same thing. And we was small. We was just in this house, but this lady was very protective of us. She was a crazy lady. But she didn't play. She was very strict, very firm, very religious lady. Wow. It is so, now I see where I get what I have. I get it from her. This is where I was raised from, brought up from, and how I was taught the things that I know. And it's from the 1813 to still be around, this is crazy. But they still had this woman, I ain't gonna say woman, my mother here. This is my mother because she did raise me. They still, when I was looking up her up online, they still had her registered as alive as today. She's 110 years old. Can you believe that? 110 years old. Wow. Her mother is, I can't even do the calculation on it. She's over 100. I can't even, 1813. When I group up with my sister here, she's going to give me the information. She's going to pass it down to me. My other sister probably don't want it, but I'm going to hold on to it, probably put it in a diary or something, make a book of it, a photograph or something out of it, and take some pictures and all her documents, and just, this is amazing. But I remember us growing up in this, it's like I don't know if it was a garage or something like that, but it was this little place here. And we had bunk bags. These wasn't even bunk. It was like some old-fashioned ass woods. Like, I can't even. Oh, my God. I remember this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. And when I talked to her today, she was like, yeah, we started crying and laughing. It's like, I know what I'm talking about. I don't forget anything. My memory is very sharp. And I know where I come from. I do know that. And I know where I came from. I know what I was taught. And it was the right way. It was the righteous way. And I was always told to keep your mouth shut and to do the right thing. I was always raised to always do the right thing, no matter what. Or you would get your ass spanked. That was just the bottom line. Like, it doesn't matter if any of that. I was always raised to love my parents, either if they didn't raise me. It was like everything had to be done rightfully. These women's, everything was just like bam, 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 bam. Because it's like this. Everything you do right, it's like you put these seeds out, and it's like there's blessings out of it. That's what I'm saying is that they taught us to do the right thing regardless of what's going wrong or who's who's a addict or a junkie or whatever this is. It was like we had to accept the truth for whatever it is. If it was wrong, it doesn't matter. It was like everything has to be the truthful. We had to just like live in this stuff here. And I knew everything I'm saying is the truth because she just confirmed it like 30 minutes ago. I was always raised to do the right thing. It doesn't matter. You have to do the right thing. Period. I don't know, but that's the way I was raised. And I don't think you can't break something that has been invested in you. These women's invested time and energy. Our life was surrounded around them, and all the gifts that they had, all the way how they was brought. It was like they passed that down to us. We have it. We're living in it. Now it's up to us to get together to live it out. I mean, it's so much information. It's this. I don't know. But that's a lot of information. I mean, I don't even look that old. She's not even that old. My other sister is still a baby. So, you're talking about 1813 and 1913. You're talking about bringing old pictures and sheets and towels and it's so much stuff, y'all. I don't even look that old. I don't. But we were structured. I was raised in a structured, disciplined way. I'm not allowed to do certain things. And if I do, I get a punishment for it. It is just the way how I was raised. Simple as that. We was brought up that way. And anytime we do something wrong, we're going to get punished for it. You're going to suffer behind it. They're going to make sure you get the message. Don't do that again, because we was always raised, that is hot grease. I remember getting spanked with grease on the belt. This wasn't like I said, wasn't a belt. And she spanked her. We got whelps and shit off. Yeah. This woman, I'm telling you, she was the police. She had authority. These people didn't mess with these women here. They just was very powerful women. And they ran this home until I don't know what happened. I don't know, y'all. I can't even remember that part. But it's so much information that I don't even see how I can even go back and remember. But when I was talking to her, she said, yeah, you're right. And she started crying. It's like, how the heck do you know all this information? My mind don't forget. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's so much information. So much knowledge. These was very I can't even give you the name of these women's. Oh my goodness. You talking about crops and this stuff goes back. It goes back. She told me the homes, they was torn down. It's just laying there. I mean, that was really another heartbreaking situation to hear. You know, it was some other stuff. I just had to get off the phone because so many memories. So many memories. But all that information, she still have the items and stuff like that. I can't wait to get a whole, of what she has. And this is crazy. I mean, I don't even look that old. And it's like, what are you doing with people that was born in the 1813 and the 1930? What are you doing with these women? It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's amazing, though. I'm so happy. At the same time, I was sad, but I'm happy, too. I'm happy. Because of the news that I heard, that's all. But, yeah. It's a good day. Wow. It's a good day. I'm happy. You have things in your life, y'all, when you lose our loved ones, and it's like you get distracted of the people that raise you. You can't forget about them. especially the ancestors, the ones that's older, that raised you, that was there for you. And it was just, I don't want to talk about it too much because I had too much stuff that I was, well, she knew this because she took care of me and my sister and my brother. My brother is deceased, so it's just me and my sister left. But I don't want to get into much of that. I do know this, even though my brother was older than me, she passed some information of knowledge down to me, and it was for me to do what she told me to do. I do know that. I'm very positive about that. And she shared some information about my parents. I'm not going to disclose on here, but I know everything, and there's no secrets or lies or hidden anything, because she already had revealed to me everything I needed to know about my parents and how this went down and this and this and that and everything else. But she taught me some stuff here, and this is where it's going to take me a long way in life. This is why I'm still here. This is why I carry so much power, so much energy and positive around me, because I know that I'm well connected. And I know that there's a lot of people out here is just jealous. They're hating, they're jealous, they're envy. They don't understand. But people don't understand that, it's not about you chose to be in somebody else's care. Shit just happen in people's lives, man. Nobody never wakes up and say, oh, I'm going to have a kid in the family, and you just divorced, and then your kids are scattered at a whole somewhere else. That doesn't happen like that. It really do not happen like that. My parents, I don't want to get into that. I have my mother and father. I'm grateful that they're still here. I'm very grateful. And it's just, I have my own family tree. And guess what? Every generation curse that was put on my parents, I've been fighting their demons. And I'm fighting mine too at the same time. But you best believe this, my children and my great-grandchildren would never ever see what I've seen. They would never see that, because I've already broken that, and I'm fighting them. I'm standing up. And this is what was passed down to me from that lady, is that you have to stand up. Even if it costs you your life, you have to fight back. Simple as that, because these people don't understand. They don't know who they're fighting against. They don't know that you have wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. People don't understand that they like to fight certain people and think that they can run away with people, things, and you can't do that in this lifetime. You cannot. Just because somebody look young, you don't know nothing about that person's lifestyle or where they come from. You don't know them. You do not know these people. You don't know where they come from. You don't know. But people say they know you, but they don't know you. They have no idea. You hear this all the time. Oh, I can look up information. You can't look up anything. You can't look up somebody that's unknown. My parents are unknown. I'm unknown. I come from an unknown territory. So you don't know me. And now I see why my parents and this woman, this mother of mine, they hid us for a reason. They hid us for a long time, for a very long time. And everything is starting to come out now. Everything is all coming out. They hid us. They hid us for a for a long time. So my parents are not even known. My father used to work for Ford's. Okay, and I'm just giving y'all some example, all right? He made cars, so therefore, you don't know my parents. You don't know where I come from. This is unknown people. My parents didn't even have family. Well, they had family, but they never really associated. They never had friends. So we're unknown. We're come from you never heard of, all right? Just never heard of. But my mother and father was hitting, and we was hitting too for a very long time in the United States of America. Can you believe that? Yeah. And this is why these people, I keep telling you, these people try to get in your information. They want to dig up where you come from. You can't find this information. You would never be able to find the information unless we start coming out telling, running the mouth. And they want to know how you get this, how you know this, how you get that all of this. Yeah, that's what it is. But it's a reason. It's a reason. I gotta go, y'all. But yeah, it was a sad, some sad stuff. But at the same time, I'm happy because I'm connected with my sister that I was raised in this orphanage home in, and I have to find my baby sister, okay, and connect with her, you know. And us sisters gotta get back together, and we gotta. It's love time. It's celebration time. Yeah. It's definitely celebration time. It's about being happy, you know, and where we came from. It's about putting it out there now. Like, it's not a secret anymore. It's time for people to know what you know and how you know and where you came from. It's about empowerment. What they have gave us, we're supposed to be putting it out now, not keeping it in a secret anymore. It's about sharing the information. But now I know why we was hitting, and we was hitting for a very long time, and it was protect us. I know why. Man, this is crazy. Even I had a spiritual father. His name was Mr. Griffin. He passed away. So I had nothing but spiritual people around me. As well, his house was open as orphanage children. I mean, this is just amazing. But I haven't forgot. I just have to connect to his daughter as well. But this is a lot of information. And it's good to share with people, so people that want to know, they can know. And he was born as well in the 1800s. So my bringing up is different. And now I know why. And now I know who I am. And I know why certain things. I know everything. But you cannot use where you came from and use it on these kids today, because this is a different new of age. This is a new, as they say, Aquarius, new age time. You can't use that stuff no more. But it's time to reveal it now. It's time to show up, show out, speak it out, share the information, share the wisdom, bring it out. You know? But we don't, if you look at us three sisters here, we don't even look young. We look like babies. I have pictures. We don't even look. Oh, God. Woo! I wouldn't even be surprised, child, if that sister really came from my father. Let me get up off of you. Gotta do some research, though. All right, y'all. Namaste.